Welcome to Revolutions. I'm your host, Randy Stott, and I'm here today with Deniz Sari of Star SU. Welcome, Deniz.
Appreciate it.
Today we're going to talk about surface preparation for cutting tools.
Correct.
All right. So what are some of the latest developments for cutting tool surface preparation?
Well, like the title of the interview said, our newest development, especially for hobs, is the improvement of the surface of the profile for our hobs. So this is what we are recently developing. We have seen that if we are able to make a kind of polishing for the hob profile grinding, we can improve the hob performance enormously, and this is what we are focusing on, which is the newest development today for us.
Why does a smoother surface finish on the profile have an effect on tool life and performance?
Well, first let me maybe say, if we get very high performance materials from our cutting tool or cutting material supplier, we get a very high performance coatings from our coating supplier. And in our hands is now to combine these products to a high performance tools. And what we are doing is that we make sure that the connection between coating and the base material of the tool is best as possible. When we are able to reduce the roughnesses close to the cutting edge on our hobs profiles, we are able to eliminate or, let's say, reduce the critical peak points. Because when you have a ground surface, you have grinding marks along the working path, and on these peaks is the coating on, and these are the most critical spots where the coating will fall down first with the initial wear. So the theory says if we are able to reduce this number of critical spots or reduce these spots height, then we can reduce this critical wear starting points, which will give us an improvement in decreasing the initial wear.
Can you give me some idea about how much difference this makes?
Well, it depends, application, module, and cutting conditions. But what we can see in the high performance cutting processes of the automotive industry, we can see that we can easily improve the tool life by 25 to 30% with this new polishing grinding of our hobs.
Very good.
And keep in mind, same cutting material, same coating. Yeah, so we can see that in these elements, there is a performance which we are not able to take out until today. And with the new polishing grinding, we can show that the existing materials we have a performance in it, and we can use it now.
Is it also possible to improve the preparation of the cutting edges?
Well, sure, this is another major point we have to take to account. Only if you're able to prep your cutting edge in a very good way, you can also gain the improvements we can generate with the polished grinding. Let's say you have to take care of the cutting edge, have a correct cutting edge radius for this application, dedicated to that application, and the cutting edge itself has an even shape and is as smooth as possible. But let's say this is a must you have to have on your tool to gain the improvement out of the polished hobs.
How do you ensure that cutting edge quality?
Cutting edge quality or cutting edge preparation, this is a long topic, but let me say only if you are able to check your cutting edge with the newest measurement devices, maybe an optical check or a laser check, only if you're able to have that in your location, you can speak about how the cutting edge has to look like and how to check. So this is why we have in our production plans dedicated cutting edge measurement equipment to ensure we have the cutting edge on our tool which we want to have.
So how does a customer take advantage of these processes?
The customer take advantages when they get the high performance prepared tool from us. We name it InnoHob, which is a shortcut for innovation hob. And as soon as the customer is looking for higher tool life or have a new application where the productivity must be over the limits of the state of the art, we offer them the InnoHob, and this is where we gain also all these results we're getting out of the markets. Customer can get this InnoHob today as they do that.
And do you work with them then to determine whether the cost is going to be worthwhile in productivity and
Yes, sure. Let's say every new InnoHob use is a project for us. We're following this customer close and run up the process, seeing maybe the tool life before changing to InnoHob, seeing the tool life now with the InnoHob, and assist them in finding the correct process parameter. Then, of course, in the end, it has to be an improvement cost-wise for the customers when they maybe have to charge a little extra for this new InnoHob technology.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that information with me today.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Glad to have you.